Hi, so this next short video is on the symptoms of bipolar disorder. The most well-known one is probably depression, and depression for anyone is not a very nice thing. Um, it can really leave you feeling very low in energy, kind of an emptiness, a feeling of emptiness as well, loss of interest in activities and talking to people and meeting up with friends. I know that I can be a bit like that. My wife Amanda has to unfortunately put up with that, and she does a great job of doing so. Um, and she encourages me as well to kind of get out and meet people and go and talk to people and not kind of shy away from human contact. Um, the depression as well. It can be very much like I always see it like somebody throwing a wet blanket over you, and that kind of trying to get it off, and it's stuck to you, and you can't get it off, and it makes you feel completely miserable, and it can make you just. It's just horrible. It's really horrible. And the flip side of that is that we have mania. Now, with bipolar, you have depression and mania, and mania is the polar opposite. It was a mania episode that I had that led me to be diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and that is just your thoughts are just going at a million miles an hour. You're very impulsive. Um, there's the kind of overload in senses as well, which happened to me at that time of the diagnosis. It's very difficult to deal with. Um, the thoughts just come at you constantly, and the upside of it is that mania can usually is short lived. It's not usually as long as depression. Depression can last weeks and months. That's why it's not. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be thought as of a mood swing, because mood swings don't last for that length of time. So if you have depression, you have it for weeks. I've had it for months. I'm high functioning, so I can hide that. I can hide the fact that I'm not feeling great and have a smile on the exterior, but the opposite on the interior. Um, and with mania, the last mania period I had was only about 3 to 4 days. Yeah, and it was I was able to cope with it last time, because it was milder. It wasn't as heavy as before, but you still get that kind of impulsiveness. The kind of people with mania can sometimes end up financially in a bad way because they can't control their impulses. And what I wanted to talk about as well was, and I went to the only time that I've seen a nurse that specialises in bipolar. She asked me just off the top of the conversation. She said to me, "How's your OCD?" And I was a bit taken aback because I hadn't realised it was one of the elements of it. And she was saying that it is, and I think people, because of films and TV shows, they associate OCD with somebody going around with a cleaning spray and cloth and cleaning things constantly, but it's not quite as simple as that. I have issues with taps and light switches. I can't walk past a plug socket if the plug socket has nothing in it and is on. Um, Taps, I constantly check to see the taps are off. I'll take the plugs completely out, which I don't think Amanda likes. And yeah, that's a source of frustration because I can be late for things or I delay things. So if we go on holiday, I can't be the last person to leave the house. Um, I have to be the one to get out. And just on another matter, the olfactory hallucination side of the thing is the same. I can't. So an olfactory hallucination is where you smell something, that's not there. And I've been caught before in the house smelling something. A lot. Burning is the main one, and it's Amanda usually that has to tell me that there is no burning, and it's it's just coming. You're just having a hallucination. Um, anyway, so next week, sorry, we'll talk about the hallucinations and cover that more. So have a great day, everyone.